Hi, it's Laura here at the Charleston Holistic Center. And today let's talk about grounding and being grounded and what that does for us. When we ground ourselves, we attach our energy to the earth. That's what's going on. You're attaching your energy to the earth. And this is really important because particularly in the West, we spend so much time in our head and we become very ungrounded, unrooted, and therefore we can get into all sorts of crazy thoughts in our head because everything is just spinning. When we take our energy and pull it down through our body and through our feet and into the ground, we can dump out some of that excess ugh, that we got going on in our head. We can allow that energy to flow out and relax and stop spinning and maybe actually start to calm down. And that way, when crazy stuff happens, because it's life and crazy stuff happens, you have a sense of rootedness that you can then use to help get through whatever the craziness is. How do you ground? Really simple way to do this. Go outside barefoot, stand in the grass, preferably not in any sort of animal poo or fire ant mound. And just imagine dropping energy down through your body. Just literally imagine roots growing out of your feet. Imagine roots growing out of your feet. If you can't get outside, you can do this anywhere. Heck, you could do it at the top of the tallest building in the world and still make it work because it's all what's going on with your perception. So, imagine dropping roots out of your feet into the ground. You can then do some breathing. Oh, yeah, breathing. You can breathe in and imagine pulling really nice, calm, cool, if you're into color, green energy up from the earth. And again, it doesn't matter if you're on the top of the tallest skyscraper, you can still do this. All right. And then you can do that for a little bit. You could open yourself in your crown and imagine energy from the universe coming in, and you can breathe that in. That's usually like warm, kind of sparkly gold if you're into color. And you could breathe all the way through. And then you would be grounded and centered. And that's a really lovely place to be. And when shit happens, then you're in a really good place to handle it. And that could just be, your kid deciding to color all over the walls, or your car breaking down, or other more terrible things that could happen. So, ground and center and find yourself in a much better place. I work on grounding and centering every day. Sometimes I forget my grounding, and then I know that when I'm spinning too much. And I'm like, okay, whoop, let's reconnect. It is super helpful. Super, super helpful. Just saying. Thank you and namaste.